Hey Flosstube, my name is Christine and I'd like to welcome you to Stitching in the Burrow, my little place over here on YouTube where I show you all about my cross stitch projects. Today is April the 22nd and today is Flosstube number 23. So I've been sick for most of my couple weeks in between, so I don't have as much stitching as I would have liked to have done, but I do have some freebies to show you that we received and plans for Mania. I think I'm going to go ahead and do Mania this year, and I think I'm going to just jump all in and do 31 new projects. So I apologize if you hear anything that sounds like water running through a pipe or something. My daughter's doing laundry, so it may pick up in here. I don't know, but I apologize if it does. So let's go ahead and get started. What I stitched on was my focus piece, one of my focus pieces, and then I tried to do some stitching for a couple of the challenges that I'm in. So this first one that I'm going to show you was actually part of one of the challenges, and let me see. This was for I Spy. Laura with Stitching by the Shore does a challenge called I Spy, and she has, I think it's 12 prompts, and this one, the prompt was it had to be related to the earth, and so I thought a beautiful Japanese garden fit that. And this one was purchased off of Etsy, and I know if you go on Etsy to try to find this, you'll find the one without the woman in it, but I did speak to this Cross Stitch Designs by Rena, and she does have the one with the woman in it, so I don't know why it's not really posted on her Etsy store, but she does have it if you're interested. And this is done, I believe, on an 18 count piece of Aida, and this is where I'm at. I put in the bulk of her hair right here for this challenge, so there's not much done. Unfortunately, when I started this project, I wasn't aware that all of this blue in the background is not colored in. It's actually, you're supposed to, I guess, do it on a blue fabric. So I guess I missed seeing that where it says right here, fabric light blue. But if it doesn't look right when I get it done, I can always go back in with the blue and just fill in those blank spaces. So we'll see how it looks when it's completed as to what I may do about that. So if you are interested in doing any of those challenges like that, it does help you get some of your projects done. It's fun. You know, you have these various prompts that come up, and, you know, it helps you to, like I said, work on things that you have not. So this next piece, I was watching a Flosstuber, and unfortunately I was sick at the time when I was watching her, and she's brand new. I didn't get a chance to subscribe to her channel. I tried to go back and find her, and I cannot, but as soon as I do, I will let you know. But she enabled me for this next pattern. This is a quick stitch by Heaven and Earth Design called A Stitch in Time Sweet Life, and I purchased the Max Color one. And I believe it's Amy Stewart, yeah, by Amy Stewart. I don't know, I just saw this piece and absolutely fell in love with it when I saw it. So I think it's going to look beautiful. I saw Blushing Pink Stitches is not doing this particular piece, but she is doing a bookshelf that has this piece in it. And she has actually stitched this part, and her stitching for this piece looked absolutely beautiful. So I'm excited to see what mine will look like. However, I just have this tiny, tiny star right here in the corner. Nothing to look at yet. So, but I am excited to do that one. I started that one on the 13th of April. So, not sure what I have, but I've lost my taste and smell. So, you know, whatever that is. This next one is one of my focus pieces. It's Anne of Green Gables, and this one is done as a monochromatic piece with DMC number 824. I'm starting in the middle, well, on the middle section over here. Now, this is my piece that I put in. At least I tried to do 6 strands a day, but it hasn't worked out that way. So I give it my best, and I'll get done when I get done, right? It's all good, no pressure. So as you can see, I've started back over here in the corner, that middle piece. Just trying to make sure y'all can see it. And this was purchased off of an Etsy store. And if you want to know who it is that you're interested, I can get that for you. I don't have it readily written down. So I love this piece. This piece is a lot of fun. And when I get tired of doing confetti and all my big pieces, I just jump on this one and work on it. This next piece is just, there's a sad little bit done to it, but I'm going to show it to you because I worked some on it. And this one, I purchased this pattern for my granddaughter because she likes meerkats. And I want to go ahead and get this stitched for her. But it is a smaller piece. It's not something that I'm really used to stitching. It's like 16 by 16. So 200 by 200 is the stitch count. And this one filled the prompt for the I Spy game, things that make you smile. Well, if you've ever stood and watched meerkats in the zoo, they will make you smile, but my grandbaby makes me smile. So I thought that this would be an appropriate stitch to fit that prompt. And that's what's so fun about the I Spy game. It's very laid back. So, you know, you can figure out things that fit the prompts for how you would like it. Now, I think I only had like this squared piece, so I put in this over here. I was going to go back to it. There's a couple days more I'd like to work on it, but you know you're sick when you don't even want to stitch. So I'll just put, I didn't stitch, I didn't read, I didn't do anything. I couldn't even watch TV. I couldn't hold my attention long enough to do so. This next piece is my focus piece for the year, one of them, and it's Mommy Kissing Santa Claus by the Cross Stitch Studio. And it's done on 18 count, and I have decided to come down here and work all the way down and then continue across. I don't know why, now that I'm stitching his pajamas and they go all the way down, I kind of got myself stuck into these colors instead of, you know, changing up this way. I keep questioning myself as to whether that was a smart decision. So when I pick it up next time, I may go this way. So maybe going this way and that way. I don't know. So this one, you'll be able to see I only got some more set on his pajamas. Again, right there. I'm somewhere in the midst of almost the end of February, I think, on my daily goals for this one. Maybe moving into March. I'm farther ahead of this one than I am Anne of Green Gables, and as a matter of fact, for this entire time in between my videos, I did not pick up Anne of Green Gables. So the next one that I'm going to show you is a pattern that is one of my older ones. When I first started back to cross stitch, I found a company called Tilton Crafts, and this was a free chart, and September's my birthday, and it's the September flowers, the aster, and I just felt colors on here. It is a smaller piece. I think it's 150 by 150, so it's tiny. And this particular one's done on 14 count Ada. Before I started purchasing other, you know, 16 and 18 count. So this one, this is as far as it goes down on this side. And when I picked it up just now, this side had a very thin line to just show where it was. So I've put all this in going down. So this one, I'm hoping to have this one done this year as well. So we'll see. I got big lofty goals for myself, but we shall see. It'd be great if this one was done, since it is an old rep. And since I've decided to add 31 projects to my list. So this next one, oh, well, that one, the Aster one, was something that starts with an A for the I Spy game, so that fit that prompt. This one is also for I Spy, and the prompt was clouds. So I thought that this one fitted. This is Charting Creations, Kringle's Tree Farm. And there's clouds in here. And this one, when I had started it, I decided to start it a little bit different, and I decided to start to stitch down the side instead of across. So that's how this one is. And I'm only about midway down. So this one has been a really fun stitch. I love doing it this way. So I shall be coming into, I think I'm right about here, this tree by the house. So I still have quite a bit to go. But, I mean, you can tell the detail. It's really nice. I think it's going to be gorgeous when it gets done. So I like this one. I had a hard time, honestly, putting this one away. I did a lot of stitching on this one because it just, you know, I was just in the mood for this piece. The next one is, it was part of Full Coverage Fanatics Challenge. I think it was your piece with lots of colors. I'm like, how do I choose one, right? If anybody has seen my pieces, a lot of them have a lot of colors. But I thought this one would be perfect. It's Heaven and Earth Design, Candylicious by Amy Stewart. This is also a stitch along that I have going with Erin, the stay-at-home stitcher, and whoever else would like to jump in. So if you are stitching this one, by all means, please do so. Hashtag Candylicious SAL. And this is a really, really big piece, but the colors are absolutely gorgeous. So I stitch predominantly over here where the black kind of is, and I put in all of this piece, the red and white right there. See those beautiful colors in it. This is going to make an amazing piece. I think I'll put it here in my office when it gets done. Still have to hang up my Peace and Harmony one that I had completed from Artecy, so I have not hung that yet. This next one, I saw an individual working on this. She made a comment. I think she made a comment about liking this piece, and she said she was doing it for the eclipse, the day of the eclipse. So I said, oh, well, I'm going to join in and do that. So this one is the new solar system by Artecy Designs. I thought it was fitting. I love working on this piece. So anytime I can find a prompt or reason to work on it, absolutely, I'm jumping in. I didn't get too much done over here. This little bit in orange is all I was able to put in. Again, I was ill, so but I wanted to stitch so badly that I was just making sure that I tried to stitch. Look at those colors. Look how pretty. Oh, anyway, I cannot wait to get this one done and get it framed. I think it's going to be gorgeous. So, love this piece. So again, you know, there's reasons I would not have normally stitched on this one, but the eclipse was here, so that was a nice reason to bring that out. Something else that was happening. I don't remember what it was. I was going to say that I brought out another piece. I don't know. I'll think about it. This next piece served a prompt for I Spy, and it's a way to travel. So I figured water is a way to travel, and this is by Little House Needleworks, and it is the Inn at Fox River Mill. And I had the tree in, and this guy over here, I put in the fox, I put in the green, and all the water that's under here. So I had a good time stitching on this one. I did this yesterday. This is done on, I think it's Vintage Country Mocha, the color. 18 count Vintage Country Mocha. So this one will go away for now. Again, I would not have taken that one out to work on. It had the prompt knot in there. So, and the last piece that I worked on, this was for, I think it's a prompt not for I Spy, but for Whip Warriors. But I don't remember. I think it was like magical, mystical. So I chose the Library Fairy. And I put in quite a bit of work on her, but it's background, so I didn't get too, I'm not done getting over here, but I came back, I'm sorry. But you can tell where I put in more here. So, again, it's not done to the end where it needs to be. And I think as soon as I get to the next page and can travel down, I think the next page will allow me to get to her antenna right there. And if I do, I'm just going to shoot down and start working on her. Because I mean, this is a good stitch. It's only like color DMC 500 and 501 or something like that, and 310. So it's easy to work on. But I do want to start to see her out in this. So, and that is all that I worked on for there. So sorry about the zipper. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. And then my last floss tube, I was doing a giveaway with Stitches So Beautiful. And I have chosen a winner. There was 25 of you that entered that, so thank you for entering that. And Nina Hobby Site, you are the lucky one who just let me know what pattern you're choosing, and I can let Stitches So Beautiful know that so that she can get that sent to you. So Nina Hobby Site. I love doing giveaways. So I don't have one this time around because I'm just trying to get this honestly put together because of being ill. So that was fun, getting to choose someone to enable them to stitch a large project. So Artecy Cross Stitch, if you are a member with them on Facebook, she gave, Trina gave away 2 different patterns. One says Happy Easter. I think this is absolutely adorable. Oh, I want to stitch this one. And she also gave away this colorful abstract Easter egg. This was on top of the bunny that I showed you last floss tube. So I think this egg is gorgeous. So I'd love to stitch this one as well. And then I'm part of Shannon Christine Designs monthly club. And so this one is Rose Manor that she's put out, and this is gorgeous. I want to stitch this one. I'm not sure if I'll stitch it on the brown or the beige kind of fabric. I'm not sure what color I would stitch it on yet, but I think this is a really, really cute piece. I love all of her stuff, but that one is cute. So then I did not do Mania last year, and I don't think I did it the year before. And I know that it's really technically not still going on, but everybody can do what they want to do. So I asked I was only going to do 12 patterns, and I asked my husband, so how many patterns should I do? He said 1 a day. I said, that's 31 projects. And he said, so? I said, oh, okay. So then I asked my niece, Ashley, the Stitching Penguin here on Flosstube. I said, so, gonna do Stitchmania. How many should I do? I said, your uncle says 31. I said 12. She goes, 31 it is. So 31 it is. So let me show you the 31 that I have chosen. Plus also someone has also asked for a pattern parade. So I will get that together. That's quite a bit of stuff that may have to be broken up into several little videos in between. So, but we'll do that. So one of them that I have chosen to work on, I've wanted to stitch this one for a while, and I have the fabric for it. This is called, it's by Stone Street Stitchworks, and it's called Book House. And I'm going to do it on a piece of 18 count Ada. It's Antique Market. I know it's glossy, but it's by Bestitch Me Fabrics. So, and I'm going to do the color conversion that Bridgen, I'm sorry, I really messed up your name there. I apologize. She is the museum stitcher. I know many of you probably watch her, but I hope I didn't mess your name up too bad. But I watch her quite often, and she was nice enough to send me her color conversion that she had done. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to change the colors up to the ones that she had done because I thought that her color choices were absolutely beautiful. So another one that I've decided to go ahead and work on. This is a piece that was not mine. It was not my start. This happened to be in a series of things that I had purchased from someone. This is called the Selena Davies Sampler. It's a museum reproduction. I don't know, but it already has the linen with it. So and I know I'm not a linen girl, but I'm gonna go ahead and she, whoever owned this had already started it. So I don't know if I'll leave it and just continue on. It looks like it's the start of the vine around the top. So we shall see how this turns out. No promises. The next one I decided to do, and I decided to do this one as well. These first three have fabric with them, so save myself purchasing extra fabric. This is by Bent Creek, and it's called Glory. And I'm going to do it on a piece of 18 count fabric by Bestitch Me, and it's called Not Another Sampler. I think that'll go well on there. So that's what, number 1, 2, 3. Okay. The next one is by Prairie Schooler, and I should have had this already out of here. I apologize. And it's called The Village Sampler. I'm sure you all have already seen it. I'm sorry for the plastic. And I think I'm going to do it on a color that, it may be the Vintage Country Mocha that I do that one on. So I love this. I think it's so cute. That'll be another new start for me. Like 4. And then I've chosen out of the book, Cross Stitch for the Earth. And today is Earth Day. Happy Earth Day, everyone. And I wanted to start a piece out of here for Earth Day, and I may do that today. My husband and I have we've gotten a bunch of trees, fruit trees and stuff to add to our yard, so I don't know if I'll get to it to start this today or not, but ignore the little misripped stuff. But this one's Enjoy All the Little Things, so stitch that one. And this one's going into Mania. Take care of the earth and she will take care of you. It's not clear on there for y'all. I thought these were cute. These are Earth Day. Less plastic is fantastic. Don't drop trash in the splash. Recycle for the life cycle. Cute. And the last one in this book is The Earth Has Music for Those Who Listen. There's those. Sorry. The next one is by Tilton Crafts. And this is called Planets Align number 5. I don't know, I just think it's so cool. Absolutely stitch this one. My husband would like me to stitch this one for him. This one is also by Tilton Crafts. It's called Eagle Pride. This next one I purchased quite a few years ago, when I first started back to cross stitching. I purchased it on Etsy. Looks like Awesome Pattern Studio, and it's the Mandala Elephant. This one, I can't show it to you because it's just the pattern. Anyway, it's going to be all in black, and it's a girl reading books with a cup of coffee, and everything is, it's a silhouette, and it's all done in black. So if I show it to you, though, I'll show you the pattern, and I don't. The next one is by the Stitching Book Club, and this one is Little Women. This is part 2, but this is what it's going to look like when it's done. And I've decided to do this one on a piece of Stitch Me fabric. This one's 16 count, and it's called Princess. So then I decided to do either 1 or 2 of these Halloween clubs from Shannon Christine Designs. This is from her club from 2021. I think those are absolutely adorable. I have plenty of these, many of them. So they'll be separate. I won't do them together. And then looking in my stash, this one is not done in color. I apologize. This is a pattern by Doreen Jones, and it's called Haunting Night. I'm not sure what color I'll do that on. I'll have to look and see what, like do a floss toss and see. The next one, I think this one was a freebie, but I'm not sure. So I don't want to show you that one in case it wasn't. But it's a Halloween one, and I'll show it to you when I get stitching on that. I apologize. This next piece, I think Stacy, the 911 Stitcher, she also has this, and that's where I saw this at when I first purchased it. Stony Creek Collection Woodland Santa. Don't have my fabric choice on that one yet. These next 2 I'm going to do together. This is off an Etsy store. I can find the name for you if you'd like. I'm going to do them on a navy blue. This one says Merry Christmas. This one says Merry Christmas as well. I thought about kind of combining them and making them one long one, but I don't know. just making them two separate ones. They're both going to be done on a navy blue fabric. This next one I have had for quite a while. I believe it's called the Christmas wreath. I have to pull all my stickies off here. I purchased this in 2018. So yeah, it was on Etsy store. I'll have to go back and find the name of it if you're interested. I love the detail in this. I just want to stitch the wreath though. I don't want all the rest of that stuff in the background, so I haven't looked to see if that's part of it, but if it is, I'm not going to stitch that. I'm just doing the wreath. This also was that same day that I purchased this one. I just call it Jesus, but I'm not sure what they call it. But it's Jesus, so we're going to call it Jesus. I absolutely love this picture. And then Artecy had, I think this was a freebie as well. This was the mini colorful tree. And this one I've had for a while. This was also a freebie from Artecy, and it's called Lake, Forest, and Mountains. And I have seen their pictures, their designs done. I completed one myself, so I know, sorry, I'm having a hard time getting out of plastic. I know what it's going to look like. It's going to be really good detail. It's going to be stunning. So I can't wait to do that one. I think this one's just a pattern, so I can't show you that one. Yeah, but it's the Golden Girls theme. It's Thank You for Being a Friend. So I'm going to do that one. And then I've chosen the Haunted Library, which Laura, Stitching by the Shore, enabled me with this one. It's going to be done on a piece of Be Stitch Me fabric, Dusty Cottage. And then I'm going to do, this is by, I think it's Brenda Gervais. That's who it is. Let me make sure. With Thy Needle and Thread. It's called Santa Stops Here. Make sure I had it set up. And Wonders of the Night Sky, and this is going to be done on an 18 count piece of black. This was purchased off an Etsy store called Flaming Goat Designs. And since I wanted to start this one, I'm just going to start it for Mania. And then the final piece, I have to find a piece of fabric, probably by Be Stitch Me. This is by the Witchy Stitcher on Etsy, and it's the Apothecary Shop. So yeah, those will be my starts for Mania. So my plans going forward is to hopefully get more stitching done since I'm feeling better. Focus on my Mommy Kissing Santa, my focus pieces, and then start Mania. Hopefully, see, today's the 22nd. Yeah, I won't be back probably before May. So as soon as May hits, I'll come back and wrap up April stuff and show you what I've started for May and if I've purchased anything else. So, but today my husband and I are taking a day. I've taken off from work, so I am going to go plant our fruit trees and stuff that we were supposed to already have in the ground that we didn't get in the ground yet. So we're going to do that, and then I'm going to sit down and relax and do some stitching. So I hope that you all are taking care of yourself. Be well. Remember, self-care is important for not only your mental health, but your well-being. Take care of you. Get out, exercise, move your body around. So, and please do some stitching. If you've got Mania plans, drop some notes in the comments. Let me know if you're planning on doing Mania, or if you're not going to do it, or if you're going to do it and how you're going to do it, how you've tweaked it for you. So I will see you all again, hopefully in about 2 weeks, and I will get that pattern out to Nina Hobby Site. So again, Nina, congratulations on winning, and I will see you all in a couple of weeks. Take care of you.